Operator precedence parsing algorithm. We already talked about operator precedence parsing. There we talked about what is operator grammar and what is precedence relation. We can insert precedence relation into the string, and the string can be represented starting with a dollar and ending with a dollar. After inserting the precedence relation, you can scan from left to right until you are finding a greater than symbol. Whenever you are getting a greater than symbol, you coming back and then identifying the less than. Whatever there in between can be considered as a handle. Okay, all these things we have discussed. Now same thing can be represented by using an algorithm. So it is a parser, of course there will be a stack. Okay, so we will one by one we will check the algorithm. So first of all, initialize, let input IP, that is input pointer, point to the first symbol of W dollar. Now here W is your string and dollar is here, and here for the reference purpose we will be utilizing operator precedence table. Okay, now repeat, you have to do this like it is just like a while loop. Repeat this. If dollar is on the top of the stack, that is stack contain dollar, and your input pointer only contain dollar, like both contain only dollar, you can return, means you can come out of this loop. Actually it is over, that the process is over, you will be getting accept, that is the condition. So if dollar is on top of the stack and the input contain dollar, you can stop the process. Otherwise, else we will be considering whatever there in top of the stack can be, that is top terminal on the top of the stack can be represented as A. Top terminal, don't confuse it with non-terminal. Top terminal on the stack can be represented by using what? A. And the current pointed input symbol can be represented as small letter B. So we have A, that is on the top of the stack, B is your current input symbol. Now it is written as, if A less than B, that is top of the stack, so top of the terminal on the stack less than the B symbol, that is input pointer, or if both are equal, both. So this can be we will be checking by referring to the precedence relationship table, then only you will be getting whether it is less than or equal to. Okay, then push B into the stack. Okay, this is the case, B into the stack, and then again advance input pointer to the next input symbol. You will be doing this process when the condition is A less than B and A equal to B. Now in between you are getting as A is greater than B. What you will do, whenever you are getting greater than B, we will be again coming to another loop. There we are doing what? Pop the stack until the stack terminal is related by less than. That is, whenever you are seeing greater than, condition is greater, you will be starting to pop out the stack until less than. Okay, less than to the terminal most recently. Less condition, whenever you are getting the less than condition, up to that you will be popping out. So this is the same case, like whatever in between can be considered as a handle, you can reduce it. So this is the concept, and then we can do this by using a example. Okay, so here you have a stack, input, and for reference purpose we have what? The precedence relation table. This is somewhat alignment is not proper, so you can refer it accordingly. Okay. Okay, so initially stack is contain dollar only, but input string is your W dollar, that is ID plus ID into ID. So first of all you are going to check what? The top of the stack can be considered as A is dollar here, and your B is ID here, right? So first condition is what? A less than B, right? Then what to do? Put B into the stack. For easier purpose, you have that the symbol is inserted in the stack. Actually that is not part of it, just for your understanding. Whatever you are inserting, only what? ID, right? Okay, now next is what? ID and plus, right? So what you are getting? ID is greater than plus. Whenever you are getting greater than, what you have to do? You have to pop up to what? Less than symbol, right? Okay, you popped up to this less than tuple. So what is you are getting while popping up to less than? You will be getting what? ID. Greater than and less than, between you are getting an ID. So that is a handle. So we are applying here itself, we are applying what? Reducing property. So it will be E. So if you have any confusion, I have one more example. Rather than adding it as reduce, we can check this. Okay, so the same thing without adding that reduce step, like it will be confused if you are not knowing it properly. So initially we will do with this example, dollar, and the string is ID plus ID into ID followed by dollar. So first of all, dollar and ID will be A and B. You will get what? Whenever dollar less than ID, you are going to shift it into the stack. So ID will be shifted into the stack. Next you have what? ID and plus. ID and plus, what? ID greater than plus. What you have to do? You will be popping up to what? Less than symbol. So popping whatever up to that, this condition is less than. So you will be getting handle as ID. So what you will do is reduce E implies ID. That is not showing here, right? Okay, so dollar and plus, what to do? Shift. So plus will be available here, and plus and ID condition is what? It is less than. Again you will be inserted ID into here. Now ID and star, it is greater symbol. What you will do? You will pop up to what? Less than condition. So you will be reducing. So again it is a reducing step. E implies ID. So this is what is available here. And then we have plus and star, it is less than, so it is shifting. And then you have star and ID, again it is less than, so you are shifting. Now ID and dollar, so it is greater than, so will be identifying the handle, like you will be popping the content from the stack, you will be getting only ID. That is actually the reducing step. Now next we have star and dollar, it is greater, so we will be pop it out. Then you have actually E implies E into E, and then you have plus and dollar, again it is greater, you will be reducing, it is reducing it into E implies E, and finally you will be getting dollar and dollar, it is the accepting state. I know because we are not doing it directly, you will be having some doubt. Now look at the same example again. So as you, how this is shifting and reducing happening, you will be having confusion, but look at here, dollar, ID plus ID into ID followed by dollar. So first of all condition is less than, what you will do is shifting it into the, and next condition is ID and plus it is greater, what you will do is we will be pop it, and that is a handle, so it, since it is a handle, I am reducing it, so it is equivalent to what? Dollar E. Next is the comparison is not, the precedence comparison is not with the non-terminal. Precedence comparison is only with the terminal. Okay. Next you have what? Dollar and plus. Okay. It is already reduced. ID is reduced. So next is dollar and plus. Dollar less than plus. So plus will be inserted. Again next condition is what? Plus and ID. It is less than. So again it is inserted. Next is what? Plus and ID and star. ID and star you will be greater than symbol. So you will reduce pop up to the less than symbol. That is your ID. So ID is the handle. You reduced it. It will become E there. Right. Next is plus and star. It is lesser, so you will be inserting. Next is star and ID. It is lesser, inserted. Next you have ID and dollar. It is greater, so inserted. You popped it and ID is the handle. It will become E. Next is don't consider non-terminal. Without consider non-terminal, you have to check it. Next is star and dollar. It is greater, so you will pop up to what? Less than. So actually it is E into E. You reduce it into E itself. Right? Okay. Next is plus and dollar. Plus and dollar is greater than symbol. Again you will reduce it. You will pop off. So we'll get E plus E. That will get reduced as E. And then finally you will be getting E. The non-terminal won't be, it will not be visible there, so it is dollar only. Okay, so dollar and dollar it is accepting.